Morning, everyone. Welcome to another Sunday. Oh wait, no, today's not Sunday, today's Saturday. We are actually going out for our long ride today because tomorrow it's going to rain a bit more. It will rain later on, so hopefully we'll be able to beat that before it actually starts to downpour. It is going to be a 3-hour, 45-minute ride today as our training has prescribed. We're still training for the Fondo. We really haven't heard anything of what will come of that. I have a feeling that they may cancel or postpone it, which at this point there's really nothing we can do about it. We are, if it does happen, pretty bummed, but I think we're still going to continue with our training, and we'd be super prepared for next year's Fondo if they do happen to cancel it this year. Also, in Connecticut, there's a shelter in place. The governor said that it's okay to go outside to do recreational activities as long as we practice social distancing. And so we are still allowed to go out for a run, go out for hikes, biking. Okay, so we are going to take advantage of that. And the roads are a lot quieter, so it's a perfect time to do these kinds of activities, especially with cycling. So you don't have to fight the traffic or fight for safety in the roads. We're pretty fortunate to also have a indoor setup downstairs where we can still train indoors if there happens to be a complete shutdown or a lockdown. Actually, part of the interval trainings that we do are done indoors because I think it's better to do it indoors so there's a lot more control of your power, whereas outdoors it kind of varies depending on the terrain. Anyway, enough rambling. We're gonna get started with getting our bikes on the car and head out.
Making a comment when we drove the car here. I was saying like, oh, this is going to be this looks like a nice road to go riding in. Route. Well, part of it, the first half of the ride or first third of the ride is new, and the last part we've mostly ridden through. Quiet road. That was a short, punchy climb. Just to give you guys an update on the tires. Right now we're on bumpy roads here, some potholes along the way, but so far it's been pretty comfortable. I feel like it absorbs a lot of the vibrations that comes from going over these bumps. a stinky country road. So my sunglasses are starting to annoy me. It keeps sliding down. And as I was talking about that, Jason said that he forgot his in the car. Ugh. Horses are at. I don't know where they. I'm not sure if they're here. Horse. They're in their stables. Morning. Have been pretty quiet. We get the occasional traffic, but overall it's been pretty quiet. It's like Watopia. Not really. And I can ride in the middle of the road. Spring is here. See, flowers are blooming. At Shanty Coo's farm.
We just came up Wilson Road. There's some good finds on that.
Yeah.
Today was only the second time I've ever ridden the whole road.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing.
On this.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's just hard.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see you.
Can you see where we are going? No, I'll go. Where we started. Where we going?
There he goes. So what'd you think of that guy in a unicycle?
I thought it was amazing.
Unicycle, 36-inch tire, he said. That's pretty big. So covers a good distance.
Yeah, the balance aspect is what's most impressive to me.
Yeah.
Because I can't even balance on this like on a regular bike. I have a hard time like balancing if I have one hand on, steering with one hand.
It's a good time to stop here listening to this water. Helps me to reflect on how fortunate Jason and I are to still be doing what we enjoy doing together, and while others are unable to go to work, we're fortunate enough to be able to work from home
and be able to do this on the weekends, kind of like life as it should be. But I know there are people who can't do this, and my heart goes out to you guys, and I want to say we want to just say thank you too. I know I have family members in the healthcare field who are out there still on the weekends and tending to their patients, and really thank you for, you know, all the nurses, all the doctors, anyone who's in the medical field, healthcare field, and also people in the front lines like the police officers and the fire department, putting out fires, and you know, still out there dealing with crime that goes on in this world. You know, that doesn't stop, unfortunately, even with, you know, this crazy stuff that happens. Oh, that's steep. Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, wait, where'd this come from? In case you're all wondering, I think Queen Elizabeth lives here.
Do a little sub-threshold with this moderate grade here, or whatever it is.
All right, so everyone, this is not Queen Elizabeth's house, but if it was, this would be one of her many castles. And these are the butler's quarters. Okay, so came back from the ride. That was actually filmed yesterday. It is now the day after, Sunday. But yeah, I forgot to put in again my battery. Ran out at the end of the ride, so I really wasn't able to film the proper ending to it. But I will have either on this side or this side. I'll have the stats up for you. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well, and I know a lot of you cannot ride outside, and I really feel for you guys because I don't know what I would do without being able to go outside. We also have, as you know from our previous videos that I posted, we're fortunate enough to also train indoors with the bike erg. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos for those of you who are in quarantine. If you have any questions at all, suggestions for us, I know a few people have already sent us some questions, which it's been a while since we've answered some questions actually, so we're gonna have to sit down and do that. So I think I may have mentioned this in our ride. There's a possibility that they may cancel the Fondo in July. I know it's still too early to tell, but I have a feeling, judging from where we're going at with this pandemic, I have a feeling that it's going to be canceled. And so it's a bummer. And I think what we are going to try to do is camp somewhere in Vermont and do the ride and, test our fitness that way. We unfortunately had to cancel our Crater Lake vacation. That is in late July. It would entail us flying out to Oregon, which, being stuck in a plane right now, is making me nervous. At this point, they don't have any vaccines, and it's going to take a while for the vaccine to come out to the public, to be developed and everything. So I really don't feel comfortable flying in a plane. We are going to have to be creative with what we're going to do this summer. I have been planning car camping trips so that we can ride to different places. I think Jason is catching on to that. He might actually want to do that. Obviously, we're going to try to play it safe, socially distance ourselves from other people. I hope you had a great weekend. Try to be creative when you're indoors. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And we will see you again next week. Bye-bye.